Hey guys, I wanted to share with you the 3 things today you can do as a business or a brand to cut through the noise on social media. Now I'm here with Ben, the head of strategy here at Sydney Digital, and we also wanted to talk about a great way for you to connect online activity with offline activity, particularly around phone call inquiries to your business. Now, if most of your business is conducted via phone inquiries, then stick around. Now then, our top 3 tips for cutting through the noise. Don't sell me, tell me. Now I touched on this in the last hustle. Social media is great for telling your story, whether it's behind the scenes or helpful info on how to use social platforms, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. You've got to use them to tell and not sell. Now your website can do all the selling, but first up, tell me about you and what makes you different, better than everyone else competing in the same space. Social media allows you to build trust through the telling of stories. Now secondly, and this is an obvious one I know, but it's still overlooked when it comes to cutting through the noise, you need to pay to play. Now unless you have a highly engaged audience and stellar content, the platforms aren't going to give you organic reach unless you pay to amplify your content. Now Facebook make this easy by allowing you to boost a post, but boosting is a mug's game. You should be running all of your ads through Facebook Ads Manager because
That's a good question. Obviously, from a boosting standpoint, it's very easy to press the boost button and click $50 behind it and amplify. But in regards to the actual smarts of Facebook and using the Facebook Pixel to develop some really highly engaged audiences, and the reporting and insights you can get directly from Ads Manager is going to be a lot more valuable to you as a business. So first and foremost, make sure you got the Pixel up on your website. And then secondly, start building engaged audiences through people who visited your website, people who've engaged with your content, liked, shared or commented on one of your ads or one of your posts, people who follow your page, friends who follow your page, people who follow your Instagram account. And then off those first party data sets, then you can start creating lookalike audiences. So what you're telling Facebook there is go and find me people who have very similar online behaviors, personalities, traits, demographics, behaviors, and let's build an audience out of those people, which we'd call the cold audience, and let's start introducing the brand, product or service to those particular people. These functionalities aren't available through the boost option, so it's definitely worthwhile going into Facebook Blueprint as an example and just taking some of the online courses and better understanding the functionality of Facebook and how you can leverage that to its best ability.
Fantastic. Not to mention the price difference in boosting. You get a lot more bang for your dollar when you're going through the Facebook Ads Manager rather than just going out and boosting those posts. So the third tip, and where you can, use video. Video allows you to build an audience and an engaged community through conversation and comments. The more comments you get, the more reach you'll get, and the less you'll have to spend. Now we're still experimenting with video length here at Sydney Digital Marketing, and it depends upon your business. Some people swear by 6 seconds, other people say 20-minute videos that offer deep value and also will also perform well. Now the one thing to remember is to test and learn. We've got a stack of tips over on our website, so just hit the Learn More button that'll be on after the Facebook Live, and you can go across to them and have a browse through our site and pick up a few more tips and tricks there. Now, Ben, let's talk about one of our clients recently in a bit of a behind-the-scenes approach here on The Hustle, which is different to what we normally do. So let's hope you get some value from this. But we had a client recently, they had some challenges with their phone call inquiries, and I wanted to chat with you and talk about how we solved it. Yeah,
so obviously most businesses think about lead capture mostly through web forms. So whether it's a contact us, inquire now, click to download, ebook, brochure, whatever it is. But don't discount phone calls. And we know that obviously, our little mobile device here is so powerful that most websites now are getting 50% of their traffic from a mobile device, if not more. So don't discount mobile and the user experience that's been generated from mobile. Now we know that still there's a lot of websites in Australia that are not mobile friendly. They haven't been optimized for mobile experience, and obviously Google is going to start penalizing you in the search or the SERPs.
That's right.
If you don't have a mobile friendly site. So you can use things like accelerated mobile pages or AMP to be able to help you with this experience and help with your coding to help speed up your website. But in regards to phone call, there's a couple of different options there. So this particular client, we had 9 clinic locations across Sydney and Melbourne. Now they have obviously 9 unique phone numbers, and they didn't have the ability to have a call center. So rather than just generating one phone number and having that like a click to call or a call extension in Google Ads going through to a central location and then obviously being farmed, what we did is we actually used a call tracking software. So there's a number of them out there, CallRail, Avanza, which is in Sydney, Call Tracking Metrics, Invoker. Go and have a look at your own reviews. Now what you do is you put a bit of script onto the website, and what it actually does is that it dynamically changes the phone numbers for each of those 9 locations. And therefore, if someone comes from Google, say Google CPC, a search ad, it will change that phone number. So then we can actually attribute that phone call back to Google CPC. So we've got a better understanding of our source medium, our traffic, where are the users coming from, and what type of quality is that particular channel driving? Because ultimately that's the holy grail. We want to understand, is it organic, is it direct, is it social, is it paid search that's driving the inquiries, and what type of quality of inquiries that's driving. So first and foremost, I definitely recommend putting some call tracking software onto your website.
If you don't know how, you know who to call.
Exactly. And then what we've been able to do through this particular software is now start to understand a little bit more about the customer, so we can start to feed back that data back into Google Ads to optimize our campaigns. So what I mean by that is what we can actually do is we can actually record the phone call for quality assurance purposes, which is fantastic. So obviously from a customer standpoint, the client can listen into the phone calls and understand what services, products that person's asking for, and maybe what their challenges are. So we can optimize the content, not only from an SEO, but also from a paid perspective. But we can actually use machine learning and some smarts by doing some keyword spotting, which is really cool.
Amazing.
So you record the phone call, and then you identify keywords that you want to track. And when the user or the lead mentions these keywords, they'll obviously get flagged in the system, and through AI and machine learning, you can actually get a quality score generated. So we can then start to pass that information back into Google Ads. And if we have someone asking for one particular keyword all the time, we obviously
digital
marketing, social media marketing, Facebook advertising, Google CPC, we can then change our bid structure and our budgets in Google CPC to ensure that we're always ranking at the top of the page for that particular keyword. So that's really exciting and something definitely worth consideration for a business, because I think everyone does think, oh, we've got to complete a form. We know that there's a lot of websites, very difficult to find that form. The user experience is poor, and we're getting high bounce rates, and we're losing that lead.
And the person quite possibly has gone to the competition or gone to the next person if they weren't able to have a good user experience, which is again something that we've touched on many times. And what we started the hustle with this year was talking about the customer experience over 2019. It's definitely something that we're looking to improve within our own business, so then we can pass on those learnings to our clients and other businesses as well. But it's something that everybody needs to be focusing on, so that you can differentiate yourself from the competition. It's a cutthroat. It's a cutthroat world.
That's right. Now, if you're a business and you're thinking, okay, well, that's all good and well, but maybe I don't have a website. Maybe I'm a cafe. Maybe I work in the hospitality industry, and I haven't invested into a website yet. Well, good news is you don't necessarily need a website to still be able to pull in this call tracking metrics. So what you can actually do is you can have a Google ad, so a call extension, and within that phone number you can have a click to call campaign. So rather than someone clicking through and going to a website, they can actually just click to call. So my search ad still appears, I click on the ad, straight away the phone number will appear in my phone and dial that number. Once again, we can attribute that back, so we can optimize our campaigns and see what particular keywords are performing, time of day, day of week, locations, etc., to be able to get the best performance. So there's sort of 3 different areas. You can put the code on your website, and you can track people who are coming to your website and calling the number. You can track people who are call extensions, so it shows your ad and you've got a phone number. Or you can do a call-only campaign. They can't click through to your website. All I want to do is just pick up and make an inquiry, make a booking, etc. And you can track all 3 of those touch points.
Very good.
Cool.
Guys, that about wraps it up for today. So remember the 3 things in order to cut through the noise. Firstly, don't sell me, tell me. You need to pay to play in order to get your message out there. The days of organic reach, sadly, is over. Facebook is now a $450 billion business, and they've done that through monetization, through advertising of all of the posts that we've been helping them with. So it is a pay-to-play game these days, and obviously where you can use video. And yeah, thanks Ben for giving us those pretty exciting and amazing insights into a way to track the online activity with offline activity as well. I've got a plane to catch back to Sydney. We're coming to you today actually from our little office up here in Kingscliff on the northern New South Wales coast. But I've run out of time now. We need to get to the airport, even though it is just behind us. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.
Cheers.
but